Welcome back. You're tuned into the My Cool Inventions Network, Tech Talk. Love this segment. We learn all kinds of cool things about new tech that we never even heard of before from this guy right here, Nile Nickel, our resident tech genius right here. Let me tell you something now. Kids came over the other day, a few weeks ago back, and they're pointing to my cable box. And they're all laughing. They go, "Oh, look, Dad's got this cable box over here. I bet you, what is that anyways?" I go, "What are you talking about? I watch TV on it." And then they go, "Oh, I bet you what he does, he records his favorite Blue Blood show for viewing later." And they're all laughing at me. I go, "Of course, that's exactly what I do," right? So then they had the Apple TV thing, and they introduced me to the CBS app, right? So now I learned I can watch my favorite CBS shows whenever I want to, right? Now here's the problem. I'm watching the CBS app, and shame on you, CBS, because I'm going to tell you what happens. I'm listening to the show, and then during the few commercials that they have, the volume's like twice as loud, and I'm scrambling to lower it down. Oh, and then I forget when the show comes back on, I'm scrambling to raise it up. What is going on, Nile Nickel?
I think they've partnered with battery salespeople for the remotes, because I do the same thing. I'm working that remote, volume up, volume down.
Right.
It's sort of like that Karate Kid movie, wax on, wax off. It's volume up, volume down.
Like, what's going on? I remember the old days, it was against the law on television, broadcast television, to fool around with the volume levels, but is it now on internet digital television platforms? Are we in an unregulated place where it doesn't matter, they can do what they want?
Well, technology has been the thing that has changed that, because what the FCC specifies, and it still applies in cable, although I'm sure they have more liberties, is you can't exceed the average volume.
What does that mean?
In the commercial. Well, that
the average volume.
Exactly. So the average volume could be averaged over a 10-second period of time, for example. Right. So if you keep the average volume the same, even though everything came up and it's louder, they just drop the silent spots down. The average volume stays there.
I think they're messing with us. I think they'd make the commercials louder. That's what I think. The other thing that happens to me, too, is when I'm watching now on this internet digital television stuff, now I'm relying on different speakers and stuff like that in my house like I didn't used to. I used to just turn the TV on with the clicker, Channel 9. Channel 10, when it was easier. Now I've got all these machines and got to turn on a bunch of stuff. It sounds like the voices are sometimes low and the music's high. I can't get the balance on there. I mean, so you found something that solved these problems, or what?
Found something that solves that problem. And by the way, we've got these big flat screen TVs now.
Yeah,
they're
love
beautiful.
Them. 6 feet long.
Great picture. Yeah. But they've got lousy speakers.
They do have. So where are you going to put them? This thin.
Yeah. Well, so what does everybody do?
Buy a big speaker, baby.
They buy a sound bar. Sound bar sales have went, like off the charts.
Of course.
So you really are adding money to the TV anyway.
Right.
So in addition to the sound bar, you mentioned the commercial problem.
Yes.
But the other problem, we watch a lot of movies on our televisions now.
Right.
And movies are meant for movie theaters.
Right.
So they've got super loud parts, explosions or gunshots or big music scenes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they have these little whispers. And I
hate the whisper parts. I want the big loud gunshots, yes.
What are you doing again in the home?
Volume up, volume down, volume down, exactly.
So we've got something that solves all three of these problems.
Lay it on me, buddy.
It's called AfterMaster Pro.
AfterMaster Pro.
They master the sound, and they actually create an AfterMaster appliance that optimizes what you hear. So what are you listening for? You're listening for the voice.
Yeah.
And so it just works perfectly. As a matter of fact, would you like to hear what it sounds like? We've got a demo of it.
All right, let's do it.
So let's play the demo and see what it sounds like. Well, maybe. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
It is really
So
phenomenal.
fix your sound, fix the audio. Has a sort of like a digital. It's like having my audio editor in your house.
Yeah, you've seen big recording studios.
I have seen big. There's one over there.
Yeah, well, big recording studios.
Oh, that's a really big recording studio. All right.
Well, when they're producing movies and television shows, they've got engineers that sit there and do that.
Right.
And they're optimizing the sound to get you sort of the best sound ever.
Right.
The only problem is we got all this stuff in the middle, and then we get these little tiny speakers,
Right.
or maybe we've got a sound bar, and we're playing the sound game. Well, what they've said is we understand that. In fact, they've got 7 people. Justin Timberlake's one of them, by the way.
What? Justin Timberlake?
Justin Timberlake's involved in the company here that know sound, and they know entertainment. They've been in the industry combined well over 100 years.
All right.
And so this is what they do. They've developed this device to optimize your in-home listening experience, and it really is phenomenal.
So can you buy these things in stores, or where'd you find yours?
Well, I found mine on the internet. Interestingly enough, where do you find everything?
Things. I mean,
Yeah.
you can get swag. Did you get swag? People send you stuff.
I wish I got swag on this. As a matter of fact,
stuff we all get. Did you get this stuff?
I'm going to do a call out here. I tried to get swag on
We
this.
need swag.
Yeah,
you want some free publicity? Send us stuff. We might actually talk about it.
So in any case, I bought this device.
All right.
I hesitated. I didn't like the price, quite honestly. It's
How much was it?
$179.
What?
And
$179.
But I got thinking, and I said, you know what? What I pay for a soundbar, and this does a better job than the soundbar all by itself.
So you notice a complete difference. You're way happy the fact that you got it.
I'm totally happy. As a matter of fact, I hooked it up, and instantly my wife said, I want to listen to a movie that I really like, and let's just see what the difference is.
All right.
And we listened to the movie, and it was like we were in a totally different movie. It was phenomenal. The difference that the sound quality made.
Here's the problem I want to see if it solves. Okay, fellas, everybody listening, are you the same as me? Are the ladies just got better ears than we do? Seriously. On there, because everything for me is beautifully volume, and everything for her is too loud. Right? So we always got to turn this down. So we have a choice. Either she's happy and I can't hear the movie, or I'm happy and she's holding her ears like this because it's too loud. I mean, do you find that problem at your house too?
Absolutely. And that's one of the reasons I looked at this and I seriously said, this may be the best $179 ever. This is cheaper than a marriage therapy session.
So it balances the genders too. It determines what genders are in the room and figures out the volume for you like that. I have the same problem in the car. I'm always the right temperature and she's freezing. Like, what's up with that?
Well, I can't help that one.
All right, okay.
We don't have something for that yet.
So what is it called again?
It's called AfterMaster Pro.
AfterMaster Pro. And Justin Timberlake's involved in this deal?
Justin Timberlake's involved, and a whole bunch of Grammy Award-winning people and everything else. It's really great.
That's a pretty cool thing.
But the thing about it is it's easy to buy. It's easy to plug in.
Right.
I mean, there's only 3 cables on it. There's a power cable and 2 HDMI cables. So it couldn't be any easier as far as that goes. You're not working that volume control. So you know what you could do? You could sit back and you could enjoy the content. You're not, writing that because your wife's going to say, it's too loud, or you're worried about waking somebody up. But you could still hear the voices.
So basically, it's digitally remastering the audio on the fly for you.
It's real-time audio remastering, hence AfterMaster Pro. And it, like I said, it works great. We've got the site up there. You just go to AfterMasterPro.com. They actually have a discount going on right now. You get, I think, 10% off or something like that. And trust me, you want every bit you could get. So
that fascinates you. Go to AfterMasterPro.com and check it out. On the television thing, I'll tell you another my complaint on the TVs. I got too much stuff plugged in. I mean, seriously, I sit down. I have this. I call it. I have a media room, a man room. Where I watch the game. My wife calls it the sewing room. And but I get in there sometimes, and I'm able to actually run the thing. But I've got a remote for the TV. I've got a remote for the the cable box. I've got the little remote for the the Apple TV deal. I got one of those, and then I got a whole through a Sony system, right? So I've got a remote for the Sony system, and I think I have a remote for the remotes. I'm not sure, but so do I have to have a remote on this thing too? Like who's figuring out all the remotes in my house?
Well, this thing, if you've got a USB port on the back of your TV, which you probably do,
I do, yeah.
You plug this in for power into that USB port.
What?
And
so it doesn't have an own power outlet.
Well,
That's
it
cool.
does if you want it, because
Okay.
you might not have a USB.
Oh, okay, I get it. But you can put it in the television.
But you can put it in the television, so it turns on and off automatically. 2 HDMI ports.
Okay.
There's not a remote that comes with it.
Oh, really?
If you need to switch them, guess what? It's the old-fashioned way. You have to get up.
You go get up and click it.
But
Okay.
what you do is you just insert this into the main HDMI into the TV, so you probably aren't going to use 2 HDMI ports. They're there if you want them, maybe for
All
a gaming
right.
system.
So you solved the problem. You didn't add another remote.
Didn't add another remote. Makes it super simple. And I don't know if you know this.
What's that?
But that one remote that you've got to control all the other remotes,
Yeah.
well, really, that's the only remote you need.
Oh.
You get one remote.
Oh, okay.
That's called a universal
Oh, that's
remote.
brilliant.
And it does all of that for you. One remote. And they've even got fancy ones now that have the screen that you don't have to figure out, I have to do
Really?
this. It's like Apple TV. I press the Apple TV button and everything's set. I press TV, everything's set.
Then when the dog takes the Apple remote, I'm really in trouble because I can't run it. So, you know what else is cool in my TV room? When I turn off the lights, it's like a spaceship. I've got all these little lights going on. Everything's got little standby lights. It's like a little spaceship.
Do you have the little stars in the ceiling?
Yeah, no, I haven't got that with you.
Okay.
So here we are, Tech Talk with Nile Nickel. Hey, pretty cool stuff. AfterMaster Pro. That's pretty cool for your television. Now, how does everybody get a hold of you there, Mr. Nile Nickel?
You know, I love for people to get me on Facebook because I get a chat with them on Facebook.
Oh,
if
good.
they just go to Top Technology Tips,
You don't know who's there.
I don't know who's there, but
Anonymous.
But I could see them talking to me. They could see the stories that I publish,
Cool.
and it's a great place to be.
Isn't he a great guy? Nile Nickel, TopTechnologyTips.com. Go chat with him on Facebook. And you're listening to the My Cool Inventions Network. Stick around. Do you love great inventions and the inventors behind some of the greatest gadgets? Then you need to check out My Cool Inventions. Broadcasting live from Invention One Studio in St. Petersburg, Florida. You can watch our nationally syndicated radio and television broadcast, My Cool Inventions, with me, Akos the Solutionist. We help ordinary, everyday Americans realize their dreams. Every day we feature new inventions and their inventors on our show, and you get to vote thumbs up or thumbs down on the invention success. Your support is very important. Are you an inventor? Get on our show. Who knows, maybe you have the next $100 million idea. Just go to mycoolinventions.com and submit your invention. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and streaming all the time at inventionsandgadgets.com. Those hanging baskets you bought are expensive, and you see more of the basket than the flowers. That's not what you wanted. You want flowers and more flowers, not baskets. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist with the perfect solution, the Betta Basket. The Betta Basket is a unique way you plant your flowers. There are 12 holes around the lower and middle of the basket with removable panels that make it easy to plant your flowers. When done, your Betta Basket will give you a perfect flower arrangement from the start. As they grow, they will sculpt themselves into something truly amazing. It's also perfect for growing strawberries, tomatoes, and herbs. All you see are flowers, fruits, and herbs. Betta Basket normally sells for $29.99, but today only on The Daily Gadget, you can get it for $19.75. Call 1-888-877-0490. That's 1-888-877-0490, or go to mycoolgadgets.com. Problem. It's an emergency. You're stuck in the car with no power. The windows are up, the doors are locked, and it's 95 degrees. What do? Solution, the tactical pen. Anybody can break the window without hurting themselves. Grip the tactical pen and tap the window and it'll break. No need to hit the glass with your fist or elbow, and also it has many other functions. Hi, I'm Akos the Solutionist here to tell you that the tactical pen is the Superman of pens. The tip is made of tungsten steel and it's designed to break any window with one tap. It also serves as a deterrent against your assailant. And here's the best part, it's a perfect pen. You can even write upside down with its Fisher Space cartridge. Break out, protect yourself, even write a note with the tactical pen. The tactical pen sells for $59.99, but today only on The Daily Gadget, $29.75. Call 1-888-877-0490. That's 1-888-877-0490, or go to mycoolgadgets.com.